So let us start from how it all started, because you have to understand, right? These three right here that you see on the screen, as you can see here, were good fucking friends at one point. Even growing up with the vlogger Say Cheese, who we a lot of the time look at his interviews on this here channel as well. So shout out to Sean Cotton Say Cheese. What we do is very similar to what you do, sir. So as far as letting out the truth, letting people know the absolute God's honest truth. So these three started out as great friends. As you can see here, they're very young, up and coming. Mo, I'm gonna put my camera down for a little bit. So Mo, you can tell this is before Mo had even had the jewelry, and you see the change that Yellow B.l.a.c and Trap Boy Freddy have. Okay, so this can tell you as well. Put context. What's good, Monadiza? This is putting more into context as far as, just even the time frame this was. Like I said, as you can see, Mo doesn't have any jewelry whatsoever, really, except his earrings. Then you have the two on the left have their jewelry already. So this is when Mo was just starting to, get onto the rap scene and realize that he could make some type of living. He was still heavily in the streets, of course. Same thing with Trap. Yellow was already making a name for itself as far as the music scene goes. Of course, the That's On Me record had not come out yet whatsoever around this time, but you can definitely tell that there was genuine friendship between the three here. So I just wanted to, of course, use this as the main cover just to, set the tone of where this even began, because it didn't have to be like this. Texas in itself is a big ass state. Dallas, Texas in itself is a big ass city. Therefore, there was plenty room for all three of these guys to get their money. How it all started as far as them beefing, we need to go back further to a young gentleman named Go Yayo. Oh, I don't know why I have that old picture up there, but anyway. So let's go here. This is Go Yayo. Go Yayo was an up and coming I want to say North Dallas. He was Fort Worth, Dallas resident, and pretty much he was another good friend of MO3 back in the day when he would come up to Fort Worth, of course. So Mo was more so he was very well known in different parts of Dallas. It wasn't like he was just in one part where he resided. He came from North Afghanistan, as they call it, right? They call it North Afghanistan because it's literally one of the most dangerous parts of fucking Dallas. So him and Go Yayo knew each other from young. Okay, so when on the days of Mo3 coming up and being on the rap scene, he definitely was able to do shows with Go Yayo originally. Hell, he even did shows with Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow back in the day. But this is one of the shows where you could easily see that Mo and Go Yayo had a good chemistry back then, and this is before that they actually started beefing. As you can see, Mo3 there on the left. God body, what's going on? Goddess Nish, what's going on?
YouTube. What it? I really fuck with Trap Boy Freddy. For one, cause I feel like shit. I feel like if you gotta relive what you talked about, nigga wanna pull up on me, nigga listen to my rap and be like, damn, what the nigga Yayo doing? You pull up on me and I'ma show you. Shit, you wanna hear what I rap about, you pull up on me, I'ma show you. But niggas say, goddamn me, I wanna fuck with Trap Boy Freddy, I feel like he living what he talking about. I been fucking with Lil Running Mother L. And shit, Trap Boy Freddy. This Cross, hold on. And MO3, the other nigga, hold on. Oh yeah, we got some live shit for you right now.
His image is one of drug use and violence, yet this rapper was brought into a Fort Worth middle school to get kids excited for STAR testing. The community is angry, saying this is not the influence they want on their kids.
The district blames the appearance on a radio station, but the station says it brought in a different artist. Here's News 8's Lauren's account.
Straight from DC, what's going on?
This was the start of a concert. But what you're seeing in these YouTube videos was actually a pep rally for the STAR test at Morningside Middle School in Fort Worth. And this was the man hyping up the kids, a local rapper named Go Yayo. This is the music video for his hit, Boom God.
So I'm still in awe, I'm still in shock.
Charleston White and Jesse Taylor, who run a local mentoring nonprofit, are amongst those calling foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I done got shot when I was 15, my cousin was murdered all over this rap stuff.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful, very extremely distasteful.
Oh, who's that there? We have a young Charleston White. A very, well, not very, but we have a young in his time before YouTube blogging, still, helping with the youth program in the school, Charleston White. Now, if you don't know, that's where Charleston is actually from. He's from Dallas, Texas. Very well known native of Dallas, Texas. And like I said, very much involved in the youth program. So when he's saying that he literally talks to, he's talked to King Von's mom, or he talks to this person's deceased rapper's mom, when he's talking to those people and doing those acts of kindness, it's really because he actually came up doing that.
And someone should be held accountable.
She didn't approve that person coming.
District spokesman Clint Bond says the school principal didn't know Yayo would be part of the rally on May 6th, saying a radio station brought him. The radio station says absolutely not. Yayo's appearance had nothing to do with them.
There was some sort of miscommunication. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you that it probably won't happen again.
Another kind of thing we're going to say, stay in school. 1, 2, 3.
Even though Yayo's speech did focus at times on encouraging the kids, White and Taylor worry about what kids will see when they Google him.
My beef is not with Yayo at all. My beef is with Fort Worth ISD.
Yayo's manager backed out of our interview and did not give us a statement, as promised. In Fort Worth, Lauren Zakalik, Channel 8 News.
In 2016, the state of...
Which I didn't understand why they even had any issue with him doing that speech. He was actually trying to motivate the kids in a great way. Anywho, Go Yayo, MO3, and Trap Freddy were all very good friends. Well, and Yellow b.l.a.c were all very good friends in the early beginnings of time. As you heard, MO3 was actually one of Go Yayo's favorite rappers, actually. So, moving forward would be how the actual beef with Yayo and MO3 actually started. Now, to also add to this, as I said before, you have to also keep in mind of the video vlogger Say Cheese, Sean Cotton, because he is the main one, besides real life, that would give all of these gentlemen their platforms to basically talk against each other.
Now during this time, Go Yayo would beef with damn near every Fort Worth rapper that was coming up. Also, a beef with him and Dallas rapper BFG Strap would start after Yayo got paid for a feature and didn't follow through.
That my mixtape was dropping the next day, and I got a song called Power Part 2, to where I gotta let me get this video out first. I ain't had no problem with doing that video. I wanted to get mine out first because this is my lingo. This is
Now, thank God nothing happened in this situation other than a couple of diss songs and Instagram Live. The next beef will be with MO3.
Nana was scared to get on the phone. Nana was scared to get on the phone, so he put Yayo on the phone, you know. So, a couple days ago, Yayo pulled up at the studio, Cuban dog. Me, Cuban, and Yayo, we just did a little track real quick. It was supposed to be some low-key little friction between me and Yayo, you understand me, you know? But it really wasn't nothing when it came down to it. So, you know, y'all seen the status like, what, about day 4 yesterday? Nana say, Yayo and MO3, y'all some pussy ass niggas ass, blah, blah, blah. I'm finna tell y'all why that happened. So, boom. Yayo tell me, Nana say he was gonna slap you on crib. So I'm like, we at the studio. So I say, damn. Nana say he was gonna slap me. I say, Nana couldn't have said that, cause I just talked to Nana. Nizza, I just talked to you, you couldn't have said that. But I understand you young and you reckless, you don't know no better. So I understand you got around him and you played the fuck MO3 role. You got around Yayo and played that old fuck that bitch ass nigga, yeah.
So this is what caused the fallout with MO3 and Go Yayo. Later on, Yayo would tell MO3 that he couldn't come back to Fort Worth. MO3 would then get booked for a show at an after-hour spot in Fort Worth called Club Fountain. And on this...
And this is when shit hit the fucking fan. A 31-year-old man died after he was shot at the Fort Worth nightclub. Justin Kemp, what's going on? Yeah, they had a problem because it's Texas. That's a funny way to put that too. Yeah, he basically did call him washed up, didn't he, Moni? Didn't he call him washed up there, Mona? But yes, this is exactly where shit pretty much hit the fan because Mo3 and Go Yayo pretty much having their beef would cause, I don't know who actually did it. They still haven't clarified yet, which we're going to look at a couple clips here. But supposedly Yayo had jumped on, or someone within Yayo's crew jumped on the table and yelled out, "Hey, Mo3 said fuck Fort Worth." And before you knew it, the entire goddamn club was against a very outnumbered Mo3. The girl Nana he talking about is Enchanting friend. Enchanting is the girl who died from the OD city, Sadate. What it do, Sadate? Sada, are you from Texas? Do we have any Texas natives in here? I would love to know if we have some Texas natives in here. I did have someone that I was speaking to earlier from I think it's Beaumont, Texas. I would love for them to, anybody that's from Texas, feel free to chime in and let us know, some information on what that. So that's a good insight there. I did not know that about Miss Nana. I did not know that. The girl Nana he's talking about is an Enchanting friend. Enchanting is the girl who died from, what does that say? From the OD city? Died from OD recently. Okay. No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know that one at all. Okay. Now, let's look at what else happened that night. So, again, this is the Fort Worth shooting. So this is pretty much the news clip of the Fort Worth shooting, in which 3 people were shot. One was actually killed, and this would pretty much be the night where everyone started to pretty much hate Mo3 in Fort Worth, unfortunately.
Mo3 is considered one of the most successful and talented artists in Dallas and maybe Texas history, and also one of the most controversial.
Make a status about me. He been making 1,000 statuses about
Mo3 came up from the streets of North Dallas to become a Texas legend in rap. His raw lyrics and undeniable talent captivated audiences. But in the shadows of all the fame, conflict was always present. Mo3 was from Dallas, But it was in Fort Worth, a city with its own culture and musical face, that tensions would escalate dramatically. In a loosely connected web to beef with the face of Fort Worth, Go Yayo, the conflict took a crazy turn, and as those lyrics that MO3 articulates became a real confrontation, had turned tragic in a Fort Worth nightclub, sending shockwaves of sadness through the city, ultimately causing an entire city to turn on one artist. And while in his death, he is one of the most beloved, while he was here, it certainly didn't feel that way. This is why Fort Worth hated MO3.
Now, I want you to think about this as well, right? So, being that MO3 started to inherit this beef because of Go Yayo, I'm going to ask this question once again later on, but if this beef did not happen, would Mo3 still be alive?
Mo3 was born Melvin Noble on May 31st, 1992 in Dallas, Texas. Mo3 is on record stating that his childhood and early life was a struggle.
We were bunched up in a 2-bedroom, like all my partners, like.
Being raised by a single mother, Mo3 and his family would face severe financial difficulty. All the challenges Mo3 faced ultimately is what turned him into a star, because that pain and struggle ultimately is what made his music unique. Mo3 would get the chip on his shoulder from the years of school when people were...
I am scared of any muscular nigga singing with a chopper. He literally was singing high notes with a gun in the kitchen. That's threatening enough.
Roast him for wearing old clothes. However, within that struggle was another struggle. Mo3 would start to get into legal trouble.
I stayed for like, I want to say like 4 to 5 months. Come back home on a monitor, on probation. Catch the same charge again. Now I'm going to placement, in Texas.
So much trouble that he felt remorse for his mother for all that he had done.
Living with my auntie. She had to move in with my auntie.
After one of Mo3's last bids, the decision to start to rap had been made, and Mo3 was officially on his way to become a Texas legend. Mo3's rap career is unique because, see, he's probably one of the last artists to get...
Now, one thing they are leaving out is the fact that his dad actually came to him in jail and said, hey, you are getting locked up for a lot of this shit. Overthoughts, what's going on? He said, you are getting locked up for a lot of this shit. Okay, a lot of shit. Why don't you just pick up a microphone and rap about this shit? A light bulb goes off in his head. He comes home and says, fuck it. Let's start rapping.
Get a street buzz without the internet.
I didn't know nothing about iTunes. I ain't know nothing.
This was done by selling CDs hand to hand in the streets of Dallas.
So you feel like you sold over 10,000 just in that section?
Mo3 had several creative ways to sell CDs, and as he got bigger, he and DJ D-Real formed what to me is the most effective non-major label independent distribution strategy of all time.
He put me in certain places where I couldn't get at the time. Like
with D-Real tapes in almost every CD shop in the region, combined with Mo3's undeniable talent, Mo3 quickly rose to the top in the DFW and surrounding areas. Mo3 independently sold enough music to buy a $80,000 car.
Today. Like 80,000.
About 80 bands?
Because he built that down-home, loyal, fan-by-fan, CD-by-CD fan base, he was starting to sell out large venues, and these venues would sing an hour of Mo3 music word for word.
And that's why I said, for him to start so fast, for him to come up so damn fast and have hour-long shows, that's why I called him the Biggie Smalls of Dallas. For him to have that quick of a success and have that much damn charisma, plus the talent and the rapping ability, damn it, you had it, kid. Mo really had it, and it's crazy that he just started. That Outside record happened, popped off after he passed away, but it was still a huge hit while he was around.
He would even get the attention of his idol growing up, Lil Boosie. Mo3's internet presence was starting to catch up with his street presence. The city of Dallas had 2 other major figureheads that were once allies that eventually ended up as foes to Mo3.
I don't know, yeah. I know everybody from my city making noise.
But that's another story for another time. The main villain or hero, depending on your perspective in this story, is the face of Fort Worth music at the time, Go Yayo.
Emil Mendez, what's going on? So yeah, this would pretty much set the tone for everything. That's why this particular clip was very important to play. Because like I said, it sets the tone for him having the situation with all 3 of these people, kind of, just from the Fort Worth shooting.
You should have never said nothing about no Fort Worth murder, all that.
Stop lying, bro. Now, it's worth pointing out that like most beefs in the DFW history, it comes between 2 people who were once cool with each other at one point, and at the very least collaborators, as Mo3 had appeared on a song with Go Yayo in the past, and the 2 would frequently be seen together and booked to be performing together. Now, there are several different stories on how the beef originally took place, with one story being that Go Yayo had actually requested Mo3 set get cut off.
Come on.
Other theories suspect that it had something to do with Nana, a former Go Yayo and Mo3 affiliate.
We beefing. I'm telling nigga, nah, we ain't beefing, nigga. Like,
at the time, Mo3 claims that Yayo told him that Nana told him that he would slap him.
Nana said he was gonna slap you on crib. So I'm like...
Another theory, of course, is a female, and while that's actually the root cause of a lot of issues, I believe this one is the least likely to be true in this situation. Either way, when that beef escalated to its max, it spilled over into the beefs that Mo3 was having in Dallas, with Mo3's manager Rainwater stating that the whole city of Dallas went against Mo3 when that happened.
Dominguez, what's going on?
The whole city of Dallas went against Mo3.
Okay. See, in the beginning, there was Go Yayo making noise music.
So imagine that, right? You start out becoming the Dallas hero, right? The Dallas hero of the streets. But at the same time, there's already rappers that have already started coming up themselves as Dallas heroes in the street, right? So because you are living also everything that you rap about, you are also now seen as a threat to everybody. Because, hey, he can do what we can't do. He can sing and he can fucking rap. Damn it, why don't we have that? Why don't we have the hit records already? He's already got hit records and he's just fucking starting out. So here's the thing. All of Malaysia, what's going on? All of them had their own success with hit records within the city. So when I say hit records, I don't mean Billboard necessarily. Rainwater is a snake. We'll get to that later. I don't necessarily mean Billboard when I say hit records. I mean hit records within their city. So they were able to be very successful with gaining their own fan bases and cult fan bases and generating their own following of revenue within their own city. So this is where I started to get confused as far as why they would even hate on Mo3 if all of them had their own respective bubbles of fan base. They could have easily let Mo3 shine, but I think because Mo3 was starting to grow so much more faster than all of them, that is one of the reasons that they saw him as a threat.
And then there was Mo3. Regardless of what anyone else says, everyone else a part of that era came after. And I also want to note that at the very beginning, Go Yayo and Mo3's beef wasn't really as serious as people may think.
Shit or nothing, wasn't no conflict, but I actually did see him.
Yayo had way more beefs at the time that were more serious, and so did Mo3, both with other artists. However, that's until the night of which what was...
Now, I need to say this as well before this plays. Here's the thing, right? He had more beef in Dallas than anybody. That's the kicker to this whole shit. Go Yayo was the one that had the beef with everyone in Dallas originally. He even said it on Vlad TV, where he was the one that was getting all of the hate because he was the one that was up and coming in Dallas. Before b.l.a.c, before Trap, before Mo, Yayo was the young and up and coming one out of all four of them in Dallas. So when the spotlight started to get off of Yayo, he couldn't necessarily bear to share it seems. That is what I'm gathering from that. Especially since you have a song with Mo3, he's featured on your album, and now all of a sudden he's looking like he's about to pass you in success. That's easy. That's easily noticed here.
Supposed to be a turned up night in Fort Worth, Texas, was about to unfold into a tragic event that would shake the city's core.
So just think about that as we watch this here. The fact that if Go Yayo pretty much is giving away his beef that he has with everyone in Dallas to Mo3, it's almost like a transfer of it's a transfer of energy almost. And Mo3 had no idea what was about to happen here.
Mo3 was set to perform. It was his birthday bash, which was booked in a club in Fort Worth named Phantom at the time. As the story goes, at first, everything was cool. Mo3 had most of North Dallas with him. It was his birthday. Everything was fine. According to Mo3 affiliate No Flaw Peach, Go Yayo attempted to get on stage with Mo3, a request that Mo3 would politely turn down.
Whereas yo, bro wanted to get on the stage with him, 3 was like, I'm cooling with my North niggas.
Stating that because he has his entire crew with him, which he normally didn't have, he just wanted to rock out with his guys on stage that night. Now remember, at this point, there had been tension, but not just full out beef yet. So it's very likely that Mo3 did politely decline. However, this night for sure is what started the beef.
Who that slugger? What's going on?
There's two sides to every story, right? And only Mo3 and his affiliates have spoken out publicly, so I'll tell their side first. According to them, at a certain point, Go Yayo supposedly shouted something at Mo3. So before you know it, according to them, the entire club had turned on Mo3 and his entourage.
Oh, Fort Worth.
Now what did I just say? Supposedly someone had yelled out, Mo3 said fuck Fort Worth.
Standing up in that bitch on tables, you know, they cracking they shit.
And according to Mo3, in a later deleted Facebook live stream, it appeared to him that he was set up, had no way out, and Mo3, in his words, did what he had to do to make it home. In that came the death of Hector Wilkins, known around the city as Half. Half was beloved by the city of Fort Worth and actually was just a huge staple in the Fort Worth nightlife. Half was allegedly involved because of Go Yayo. Now, while no one, including Go Yayo, has spoke about this publicly from the Fort Worth side, here's an alternate version to this story. According to many Fort Worthians that were there, the altercation with Go Yayo is indeed true. However, supposedly, the entire club did not turn on him. The story goes that Mo3 and his camp began acting erratically after the altercation with Go Yayo. They left untouched and started recklessly firing, striking, and killing Half. As Half Pint highlighted in a recent interview, Fort Worth is a city where the major players are still very active on Facebook. And the next morning on Facebook, drama unfolded even more. Mo3 and Yayo traded jabs at each other, with Mo3 seeming to claim the shooting, saying to Yayo, "We really clear shit. We came to your city and turned it to a war zone," in which he would later walk back in an RIP post to have, claiming that he had to defend himself and also claiming he knew nothing of a shooting. Either way, when a Dallas native comes in and takes out a beloved, deeply ingrained member of Fort Worth out and seemingly boasts about it the next day, Mo3 at that time was not a favorite in Fort Worth. Not only Mo3, Go Yayo received a lot of backlash as well, and the Mo3 and Yayo beef had now went to the next level.
Oh, fuck Yayo, that nigga such, all that weird gay ass shit, I don't give a fuck.
It's worth noting, Mo3 was picked up on that, but later, after having to go broke to pay $90,000 for defense, he ultimately had that case dropped.
Man, I spent like 90 bands, man. All in all, yeah.
The city of Fort Worth was livid about that night, with many Facebook users sharing their thoughts. Mo3 went on to rap about catching that body in several songs and even in later live streams. The family of Half, I'm sure still to this day, has a void that it has to carry. I mean, how would it feel to you if someone you love was taken off of Earth and by a high-profile artist who music plays everywhere and is bragging in his music about committing that.
Now, in Mo's defense, as you've heard, and I'm going to play with the next person, right? Mo pretty much was in a situation where the entire club had got turned against him. Now, granted, you just heard the contradiction, sort of, to where that wasn't what happened, and Mo was more the aggressor with his crew when they got outside. Of course, they're the aggressors when they got outside. They had to fucking shoot their way out the club to get outside. Was that just not said? Mo3 pretty much had the entire club turn against him. Of course, he's outnumbered because he's in somewhere that he's not from Fort Worth. He's from Dallas, but he's not from Fort Worth. So when Fort Worth turns against him in the whole club and he's outnumbered with just him and his guys, of course, yes, when he gets out of there, he's going to make sure he is going to be definitely the aggressor to make sure he gets to his fucking car. It's not necessarily to try to kill anybody. Unfortunately, this would also create some type of ego within Mo to where he would possibly need to rap about it in songs. Because that's just what rappers also do, is they throw subliminals and things that actually happen nowadays, of course. It's not just metaphors that are written down and made up. People are actually rapping about the shit that they live. And Mo3 was one of those people that will rap about shit that he lived. Now,